Hey! Today I'm going to follow a video by Nikkie's tutorial. I'm kind of excited about it because it's actually the power of makeup, and what she said in that was that you shouldn't be scared using makeup, you shouldn't be scared not to use makeup, you should just be yourself. I have been to New Zealand in 2013. Before I went there, I was like scared even going in front of my door without a slight amount of makeup on. And in New Zealand, I've learned that it doesn't really matter how you're looking, what you're doing, what your looks is, what brands you're wearing. It's actually all about you and about what's inside of you. And that's literally what I'm doing now. I've learned in New Zealand that I can just, walk around bare feet and no one cares. I can walk in a supermarket in my pajamas and no one does give a, damn. So I was like super relieved at that point, and that was probably the moment when I actually stopped wearing makeup. So I haven't really gone back to what I used to be. Anyways, I like dressing up, and for special occasions I'm actually getting dressed up and then putting on some makeup. Not in the same amount as Nikkie's doing, so I'm really excited about how I'm actually gonna do and how this makeup will turn out, so don't judge me too harsh, please. So I'm going to put the link in the description below so you actually are able to look at what she said. Just to say something right in the beginning, I'm using my own products, well, not my own, but the ones I'm owning. So she's going in with a foundation and I'm going to use this one. So it's literally makeup, so I'm just gonna jump in with that. So she says the foundation makes her look Photoshop without Photoshop. Well, let's try that. So she's applying it with a brush. I'm normally just applying it with my fingers, just putting some of that makeup on my finger, and it will get dab it here, dab it here. She's doing half of the face, so I'm trying to keep half of the face as well, so let's see. Well, a lot of people are actually telling me all the time that it's not good to actually, cover your face with your hands only and not with a brush or so, because it's unhygienic and your hands are dirty and so on. So I'm always telling the people I do what I want. I do wash my hands, and I don't think that they're as dirty as a makeup brush would be when I would use it, because I would not wash my makeup brush as it's supposed to be. So this is probably more hygienic in my case, and it's way more easy and it's way faster. Her next step is going in with some concealer, so that's what I'm going to do as well now. I'm actually gonna use this one. It's kind of bright for me, so I kind of want to get rid of the stickiness, so just gonna pick that thing, pick up some color, some powder, sorry. I'm looking wide. She's doing her eyebrows next, so let's do that. What I'm normally doing is I'm just picking a eye shade in the color of my eyebrow, and then I'm taking that brush, which is a little bit angled, And then I'm just taking my color, and then I'm just gonna go in with tiny strokes. Here we go. And I do have an old mascara thingy. It is totally dried out and I'm only using the brush. I'm just dumping it a little bit in water, so it's a little tiny bit wet, and then I'm just going on over it to catch all the color of my makeup and foundation, which is stuck in my eyebrow. It's just picking up color instead of giving. So here we go. Eyebrow done. Check. Next. She's actually going in now with the eye itself. I have experienced that my eyelashes don't stay as well on my eye when I apply them on top of the powder. So I'm applying the lashes now. Well, the lash. Ta-da! So this is done. So she's taking a brown eyeshadow and starts building in her crease, but she's actually starting a little bit up because her eye is sort of just like mine. I'm just gonna go and start with the small palette here, and I'm going to use the color Soft Cover, which is that one, because I believe that it looks the most like her ones, so that's what I'm going to do. She's not using any primer for her eyelid, but I do know that she's using it in her recent videos, like almost always, so it must have a reason. So I'm going to use this primer I just got yesterday. I've never used primer myself, so yeah, challenging. So I'm just gonna go in with it, I believe. Just putting it on my lid, kind of covering all my lid, I believe. It's bright. I'm actually going in with a brush now. Alright, so yeah. As you can see, that will be a video. As in, I don't have a clue what I'm doing and I'm doing it anyway. So I'm going to pick the Cover, Soft Cover color. So she's going in right on top of her crease, just like this, I believe. So she's just going in above the crease. My crease is here, so I'm going a little above it. And then she's just dragging the color along and just creating a new crease, like this. She's just picking up the color and then literally going in above her crease. So at about, I'm putting it in at about the point where my eye socket is. So I'm just putting it in here and then just drag it along. Just like this. She's then just blending it. I just try and follow what she's painting literally, but I don't know what color she's using. If she's using the two shades that she just mentioned, or if she's using a third shade. I don't know about that one. I'm actually still at the same color. I'm still at the very first color, which is the Soft Cover here. So I didn't swap color yet, but I feel I have to go in a little bit darker in the edge here. I'm going in now with that dark brown, which is called Nutty. So I'm just gonna put it here in the edge, or on the edge, just like this. And then I'm just gonna go in and blend it out. Alright, here we go. I have the feeling that I have a quite big lid here, so I'm just dragging the color a little downwards. So it's creating more like a cat eyes look than like more like that shape instead of that shape. Not such a curvy lid. Oh, oops. That was the dark color. Well, I'm trying to get rid of that. Alright. That works for me. So she is going in the inner bit of a gold. There is another color on there which is called Gilded. It's on the big palette here. And I'm probably just going to use this one. Hope it's not too dark. Nope, it's not. Alright. So I kind of cut crease here. So I'm literally going in a round circle, just like this. So here we go. Don't know if you can see it, I can't. Hey! Alright, what she's doing now. Let's see how that's working out. I've got the feeling I'm messing up now totally because I've never done that. Alright, let's see. She's actually just dragging it in from like this. Oh no. So I'm actually going in with some foundation again. And guess what? We are erasing. So I'm just putting a tiny bit underneath here so the line doesn't seem so big anymore. Alright, I normally never do my lower lash line, so now you're gonna see me fail. Just a parallel, just like this. Oh, it doesn't show up at all. Okay, that's better. And then she's just connecting it. I'm picking up soft copper again, just going over it and using the nutty tone for the edge here, just connecting it. I look like I've got some kind of disease now. How is she doing it so it doesn't look like this? I kind of like it in the edge here, but I don't really like it on that bit. So I think I went out too much, too down. So I'm just going in with my concealer again. Just, you know, hiding. No, I took away too much. And putting the light shade all the way up to the other side. And then I'm going in with the dark shade just on the edge here. And I'm connecting everything to the top. Alright, now I'm kind of happy with that look. She's brightening up this bit a little bit more now. Literally just underneath the dark line she created. It's not a white I'm using, it's actually silver, but it's bright as well. She's putting in a really big eyeliner, so I'm doing the same as I'm following her tutorial. I'm actually going in with the eyeliner and she's literally just dragging it out until the half, like that much. So I'm putting a dot here, a dot there, connecting that, and then just dragging it in. I feel like this was a little lot. So again, erasing. at least after this tutorial, you know how to erase. So it's literally just pick up a concealer and then go in and literally paint over the bit you messed up. Alright, let's try again. Here we go. That's more the look. So she just actually followed the underneath lash line. I'm just gonna blend it so you can't see my mess up anymore. So blending the concealer, I mean. Alright, and I've got a big mess up here, so I'm going in again with the brush, blending it to the eyeshadow. Here we go. I'm just picking up some more color of my eyeshadow palette to actually go in and hide the fact I messed up. So I just, you know, go in with another layer here. It's more blending the color in than actually applying the color. So, alright. Now it's a little bit smudged, so what I'm doing is I'm actually going in again with the eyeliner, just follow the line I already created. Just like this. And she's actually having the eyeliner all the way until her eye in a bit. So I'm actually doing the same. Here we go. I'll go in with a dark color underneath here again. It's just the dark brown again. Here we go. I'm going to use the middle color because I believe that the dark one is way too dark. I'm going to use, we're contouring everything which is not a cheekbone, so this bit basically. So I'm literally going on right underneath the cheekbone and then just, you know, getting the colour in there and really massaging it in. That way it's actually nice and blended. See that? Got colour all of a sudden. To really create some highlight, I'm going to use some creamy highlight, and I'm not going to use the white, I'm going to use this one. It's enough. Just dabbing it on my finger and then dabbing it on my cheeks, and whoa, it pops. I also like to let my eyelid pop, so I'm putting it on here as well. Oops. And on here as well. And I'm going to pop some on my nose. So I'm actually going in with only my lipstick, which is this one. It's a matte nude tone. She's using a nude tone as well, so let's see. It's so weird not to cover the entire face. Ta-da! That's the power of makeup. Love makeup. And without, I'm still the same person, so it doesn't really matter if you're wearing makeup or if you don't. Please subscribe if you want to see more of us, hit the bell button for notifications, and leave a comment if you want to comment. See you soon, bye!